When this turns itself off. Okay, there.
Mute that because we now have speakers on this one. Here, okay. So over here. And just refresh your silly little dots. There we go. There. There. Okay, great. So got that set up, got this set up. Oh, it looks like the camera's gotten bumped. There we go. Bump sometimes happens. There we go. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll cut you off some pieces for some more gnome mugs while I'm bringing up the other pictures.
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning. I said afternoon. It's afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I gotta weigh it first. Pieces need to get. There. Now it's big enough.
Wait, if I put it back on.
Oh yeah, that'd help. Because since no mugs. Look like
Actually, it's not coming up everywhere. Of course, we're not having anything on yet.
no. Let me see. No, you shush. There we go. Looks of it, there is just no one in there as of yet.
Okay.
So it's not, there's nothing that something's broken.
I had that there were, showed that there was like 2 in there at one point, but nothing else. But
See, hard guy.
there's somebody there.
You know.
This is
There.
not
Yes.
coming up right over here.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Here, I'll futz with this. You have clay.
Yeah. Really warm water. It's better than being cold.
Okay, no, it's starting to message now.
Oh, okay. It was just being slow.
Yeah.
Because that's your old phone.
Yes, it is remarkably slow.
Okay.
Oh, as
Okay.
there. I think.
Actually, no, I don't think it's doing anything.
Oh no. See?
Okay.
It's doing it.
Okay.
There.
Chris Howard.
It's just it's giving slightly different notifications because it's signed in on my account.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is
See,
versus over there
I've gotten
it's
a
signed
new
in.
phone, so I was trying to get some of the stuff switched over. But because on my account there was a special deal to get last year's model for a tablet
For free.
for free. You just pay $10 a month for the unlimited data that it now has. So figured with her phone, which was about to die anyways.
So that old
I was
phone
thinking,
is that old phone is now basically a small screen for her to see out here while she's on the wheel.
But it's it has to be turned off. I know what part of the problem. It's in night mode.
No, remember it switched that way on your phone too. I can't get it off of the dark screen.
That's so hard to read.
Because Facebook doesn't have a night mode other than it. They changed something.
Yeah. But anyways.
I know you don't like the dark. And
I find
I just
white
hate
letters on dark background to be harder to read than
and I'm trying to rehearse. We have Lee Merrick, James Ward, Chris Howerton,
Shane Angel.
I have to refresh the screen.
How wet is it where you are?
Oh, yes,
You have rain?
Thing.
Actually, I think this is one. This is a.
Sandra, me, Paulette, and another Sandra. There's two of them. And we have Hunter Scott Jessica. Hello. And I think part of it is we're also suffering from that slow connection.
Oh yeah. Is it
Because
coming
looks
up
like we
okay?
need-
Do we have lag on?
Do we have lag?
We have lag.
Or is it just on this computer?
Because that's on the phone. It stopped motion.
Okay. I don't know whether if it's basically coming back through to us or whether it's the vision that everyone's seeing where it's
Yeah.
like nice gnome shape you got there, by the way.
Oh, good. One.
And I won't take that too far away because you have to do the top
Good
measure.
match. It's got to be a match.
Yep,
That was
matchy
dirty.
match.
And I hit the laundry basket this time.
Nice.
Didn't have to wash those towels soon.
Yeah, I know it's getting kind of cool. So which monitor do I have now? Oh, good, I have it on this one.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Said
good.
it
I'm
looked
glad.
great.
Yes. So I think it must be just the way it was coming up
Okay.
here.
Well, we have a pretty bad storm right now.
And
I've
it's
been
causing
noticing
issues. So we've got that going. No tool. Gotta do it. Move this guy
There's
too.
no problem.
Yeah. Too many gnome jokes. I also need to make sure that I have my
It was breaking up, but now it's seeing both close and far. Oh, good.
Cool.
Maybe it was just something freaky going on.
Yeah.
A storm.
Also, this machine doesn't get restarted as often, so he may have.
Oh, he
might
had
be downloading things in the background.
Windows updates.
Windows update.
Well, we hadn't been out here for a number of days because it was really cold.
And we were focusing on getting a glaze fire going.
And we only shipped out 24 packages this week.
Yeah.
Nothing much.
No huge deal. It's just the reason why it's like, okay. And people says, well, did you enjoy your birthday? And I'm like, we worked for 15 hours.
Yeah. Catherine, what's extra?
Good morning.
Good morning. Afternoon.
Yeah.
Sorry. And that trouble when we came out here this morning, it was still 53 degrees.
Nice.
It was.
It's weird. It's been getting steadily warmer
For the last 2 days.
Yeah. It did
The
not.
storm
The temperature
coming in.
did not drop down overnight.
If it hadn't got warmer, it would be snow.
Yeah. That's it. And I got the image for the next piece up for when we get past the gnomes. I can tell I've been moving around more long than this stupid ankle.
Because ankles are stupid.
Ankles are really stupid. And it's freeze running again. It looks like this is just going to be the thing today. Our apologies for the people who are watching and putting up with freeze frame. Got some bubbles. Doctor and Anne and Alan joined. Hello. Hit refresh on our view of the screen here. And mute again. There we go. So
Okay,
Since
now
you're
what's
up,
next?
nope, yeah. It's having lagginess. You need to do the cone hats.
The cone hats.
Okay, do you need to do the caliperness? Only if I want them to be those. Okay, and I will bring the other one over as well.
With some sass.
Cool. That's nice.
Oh, now it's back to being.
Okay, so it's moving again. I think we just have choppy. Well, we were noticing even before we came out that we had a bit of a lagginess with the internet this morning.
Yeah.
Move your level back over here. Were you looking to see whether or not your shelf was level?
Oh, no, I was just going, nope.
These
This-
are good candles. What color clay? Black.
I share your disappointment with the ice finish. Maybe next time. Yeah, maybe. Devessa had commented on maybe we could try doing it intentionally, like putting pieces in the freezer. So we might do that at some point.
Yeah. It'd be an interesting experiment since we proved we could get them dried
Dry
and
enough
fired.
to survive.
Yeah.
Now we can see what kind of effects we can get from it.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Since we proved that viable pieces could be. Is that piece of clay not large enough, or you just have yet to pinch in the bottom?
I haven't pinched in the bottom
Okay.
yet,
I was
Sarah.
just making
You
sure
have to do that at the end, otherwise it go weeble, weeble, weeble. And that wouldn't be good.
No.
And plus the point on the cone comes later.
Yeah. This machine.
Let's see. And you're too big around. So I'm gonna print you off with the back here.
When I talk about my back trouble sometimes, you have the same issue bending over the wheel. After working on the lathe, I feel like I've been hit with a stick. So, how does your back get tired? What sort of back issues do you have with the wheel?
Actually, it'll be down the lower back into the gluteals and down into the thighs.
Those are the muscles that get tired from throwing?
Yeah. Well, other than, well, my hands sometimes, but
Yeah.
because it really does affect, yeah, the whole body. I always brace my arms, as you can see, I brace them on my legs, so I'm not putting the strain on my back.
We get the other view up silly because I have lag. There we go. So there. There. Now you can see how her arms are braced.
Yeah.
Shot there.
So kind of sit like the kind of tripod-like. Because I have both feet at the same level because it didn't work out so well. That caused a lot of strain
Yeah.
because I had to put one foot up.
And because you were straining your ankle because you were bracing you were standing tippy toe on one.
Yep, just joined. No.
Hello.
But yeah. because I do this and then I'm squeezing. I'm also using my legs.
So it's more than just bracing with your back.
Yeah, because, well, my back hurts a lot of times anyway, so I've had to adapt. I have a whiplash injury that never really healed.
Oh, it looks like it's a good size.
And I just have to get it right size.
Yeah. Now for hat number 2.
Hat number 2.
Oh yeah, it can. There's another sign that the signal's low. We've reduced to low res.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think we're down to like 144p there.
Oh, that's nasty.
Maybe 72.
Oh.
Wow. Okay, so here's the second cone
It
hat.
is killing. Sorry, guys. It's not just rainy, it's also kind of windy.
And it's probably the wind that's causing the issues. Squish, squish, squish.
I think I do too much camel and not enough cat. Can't let myself hunch overboard.
Yeah.
Got to think about the posture, which is
Yeah,
a
because
thing.
so yeah, looking at you side on, you hold your back pretty straight. You
Yeah,
don't
because
hunch it.
otherwise it hurts.
Yeah.
But I guess I've been doing it long enough that I just didn't notice anymore.
Yeah, because I'm like, let me see. Well, look at you straight side on.
Yeah, because if you do that, that's going to hurt.
Also, it reduces your leverage across the shoulders when you hunch.
Yeah,
Because it pulls your shoulders in and you
because
don't
you
have
want
as much
to be able
stability.
to.
I suppose also not being terribly big.
Yeah, I'm also not a big person.
You have to hold your shoulder. You have to be efficient with your shoulders.
I have to use leverage. I
Yeah.
can't brute force it. I mean, after a while, you do build up muscles and you have muscle memory, and your body gets used to the individual motions, and you don't think about it much anymore.
Yeah, because your back and your shoulders very very squared off, very T-shaped.
I try to sit like that when I'm painting too, because the hunched over just it causes fatigue.
I also noticed that you are very careful not to lean your head forward, punch your head forward either.
Oh, that's really hard on the neck.
Yeah. So like, you're just checking out how you sit. Yeah. Well, you want it to sit over it.
No, I measured it so it'd sit over.
Oh, okay.
No, believe me, I really don't want it to be.
No, we've had that issue
After
with a couple
doing a
early
few
ones.
of these ones, more of an issue with them coming up too big than too small.
Yeah. Bridget Crossman is joining. No, hello.
like seeing the bubbles.
Yeah, like
Yay.
nope, I remember that. Can't do that. Cannot. Oh, that's what caused the lagginess. I need to copy that image to the desktop.
Oh,
I
that's
remember
what,
this now.
it's all your fault then, is it?
Yeah, part of it.
I saw those male cats you pulled from the kiln
Oh, the male.
the other day. I want to buy one for Lady Alice at 12th night. Don't tell her.
I think we have.
The longboat cats.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure that we have one of the Viking kitty mugs
Yes.
set aside for you at 12th night.
Scrap paper.
Yes, scrap paper. Let's write it down. Memory like a sieve right now. Okay, and another piece of clay.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay, that piece there. It's gonna, I know you guys can't see it. This one here, with the small foot to it. Throw as one piece or as two?
How big is it supposed to be?
The 16 ounces.
We could try throwing it as one.
Okay. So do you want me to cut you off like 30-ish?
30, 35-ish.
Yeah, maybe 35 because it does have that foot to it.
Yeah, which uses more clay. It's not so cold in here today. I'm not freezing.
Warmth. It's amazing how happy warmth makes you. Okay, that's 37 ounces.
And also the fact we've taken to bringing the clay inside overnight before it comes out here. So it's not too cold. It's not like throwing a block with a block of ice.
There we go.
Okay, you want to put this one up?
Yes, sorry. I was hitting reload because every once in a while the screen there, I think that somebody's just commented that screen froze. And I'm like,
Oh yeah, it hasn't come up on this one yet.
Sorry about
I
that,
saw it in
guys.
the background. I saw it was a little, oh no, it wasn't screen froze. It was referencing the other post. It was comment on the frozen cups. Two different sorts of freeze.
Yeah, that was from when.
Let's see.
Stupid.
Yes.
Huh. That's what's causing it. Fine. This one would be better off with a plate. The holes are too big.
Okay. The holes are too big?
Yeah, it's sliding back and forth. It's not going wappa wappa. It's going.
Oh.
This is a plate
There we
mat.
go. Don't mind the moving images briefly there. So I got the cup that you'll be working on when you have a friendly piece for making. We also need a plate.
Yeah, I know. But this one,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I hear the tuka. How's your water doing? Do you need more warm water?
it's still warm.
Okay. We had about an inch worth of, down from the top there. Oh, it's neat. Oh no. Oh, 144p again. It's probably gonna freeze on our screen again.
Yeah, but we didn't lose any of those ice pieces.
No, not a single one exploded. Or
So-
even fractured.
I know.
There are
So
a couple
there,
of like crazy lines down the side. And that was the worst of it. And that was on one piece. And the other one had just a bit of scarring.
there are a few pieces that will have
Snowflake
snowflakes on the
stamps.
bottom.
That's about a dozen of them, I think.
Yeah.
But very few had anything even mildly visible.
Yeah.
Oh, the paper here, you can tell that it's been damp.
Yeah.
It's just the damp paper sensation.
82% humidity.
It's a bit damp in this room. Bit damp.
Eh,
Plate.
no more than
You go up
reason,
there.
right?
Yeah. In fact, now that we've raised the temperature in here, the window over there is starting to fog up.
We may have to get a dehumidifier around here.
Yeah. That is a very, very real possibility. Because I think the ideal humidity in a clay working area is what, around 50, 60?
Between 50 and 60, yeah. Which was the humidity in our house for over a decade.
Yep.
Because it's supposed to be inside the house.
It's so much nicer having it separated from the living area. So much less dust. So many less little clay paw prints tracked throughout the house.
Oh, I know. And too cold for the kid.
Yeah,
She did not.
Ooh, she was not amused. Ooh, it's got up to 58 in here.
I know.
Luxury.
Yeah.
That is the reason why we got you another warm shirt.
Lauren, Norman, Joy. Good afternoon.
And once we know whether or not that's the right size, I can cut you another piece. Do you want that image up larger on the screen as well, or is it good the size it is?
Probably okay.
Okay.
Nice, that way you don't have to muck with.
Do is mildly bigger.
Yeah.
Not a whole heck of a lot because it is on the smaller screen.
Yeah.
It's the long, slow process of making the tall, slender shapes. Yes, the piece that's in the photograph there is a picture, but we are making cups that are of that shape. You wedge the clay before you start the live video. Now we should throw straight from the bag. Because most of your store-bought clays, if it's a decent manufacturer, it's all been pre-wedged by machine. And very seldom.
And wedging is hard on the wrists.
Yeah, it's very hard on the wrist, and you can accidentally wedge clay or other particulate matter into it in the process too.
Or air bubbles into it.
Yeah. The only time you'd really wedge fire would be that's if you're reconstituting clay and mixing it.
Didn't see that hit my arm. Nope, not at
Sure, nobody saw.
Don't worry, no one's watching. Color.
You can see the slake marks on the stag. This is a clay that was determined to be too hard the other day and just thrown back in. It was noped.
Noped. Yep. Well, if I want my elbow to heal, well, that'd be nice.
There we go.
Do it right now.
But what I can do is bring this part here. I'm going to have to bring up the screen so I can see. Don't fall apart. So, the piece of clay slakes. See if it'll even go this. You notice how kind of chewy the edge there is? And it falls apart. It loses all its structure and kind of crumbles. It gets really crumbly. That is a sandy or clay that has gotten over moist. It starts looking like cottage cheese. Okay.
I want to get the picture bigger again.
Yes. I'm glad the picture come in. There we go. Keep having to remember that that cup sitting there is not my teacup. And in the case, I've already finished my tea.
I'm going to bring mine out here.
No.
It's not like I can really drink my tea while I'm throwing it.
No. It looked really ridiculous if he had a large mug with like a 2-foot straw sticking out of it nearby, because he can't just, no. It's looking pretty good. And then the one ordering this, they don't want handles, it's just going to be gobletty. So when you have something that has a very much pinched in foot, that's towards the end that you do it.
So otherwise it's going to become unstable. And that's a bad thing. Really.
Yeah. Do you think that the picture in the image was thrown as one piece or as 2 pieces?
Depends on how big it was.
It's about 14 inches.
It was probably done in 2 pieces.
So right there you can see where it said, you know, unstable that she's talking about as she's bringing the pinch at the foot in. And having to restabilize it.
What I'm looking at is the picture of the shape that I'm throwing. Don't generally have to look at what my hands are doing.
I know.
It looks good.
Okay, so that piece was 36 ounces. I could cut you a piece so we could do the other one and therefore have all the pieces, but this next thing of clay is about 15 degrees cooler. What?
Yeah.
You'll do it?
Do it.
Okay.
I might need more hot water though.
I will get you
Because
more
what it
hot
does
water.
is it sucks the moisture in my hands and the moisture.
The
The
heat?
heat. And I lose feeling in my fingertips.
And therefore dexterity.
Yeah.
And you start making understandably grumpy sounds.
And this one over here has stuff.
Okay, well I could reload.
This one is
As I said, I just need to get that thing logged into the appropriate. We weren't sure whether it would matter which account we were watching from, how it would appear
so
on
I
the
could
small device.
actually see
Yeah.
the words.
Because the words are just slightly too small on the screen across the room.
Yeah.
Okay, this is currently 38, so it's 2 ounces heavier. How's the temp?
Cold but not frozen. It's been warming up in here the last couple of days. It's not like it was 38 out here or
No.
which it was a couple of days ago, by the way.
Yeah.
It was down. It was actually in the low 30s a couple of days ago. It's kind of
It didn't quite dip below freezing. Not close.
I'm just gonna sit here and paint where it's warm.
And that Viking kitty pattern, it could go on one of the snowflake pieces.
Yeah,
Because at the moment there are a number of pieces in the
they're special snowflakes.
there are the pieces that were frozen, but survived without any visual cues.
Well,
that
the only
been
one that
frozen.
had any visual cues was the smooth clay.
Yeah, the smooth white
I
stone.
wonder what the porcelain would do.
Ooh, I wonder if that would survive.
Porcelain's different.
Yeah. Because, yeah, that was the only clay that we didn't have sitting out forming ice crystals.
Yeah, because I hadn't done any of the swirly pieces.
No. Which
Like
we
I wanted to.
Yeah.
We also
No.
didn't have the black clay either.
No, you're right. We didn't have the black clay, which is the other smooth
No.
one.
I don't think it would. It's
Just
pretty.
no. That clay's persnickety to begin with.
Yeah.
Do you want to throw more than 2 of this shape?
Sure.
Okay. I'm not going to hand you any of this slaked nonsense over to that side of the bag, though.
You see, part of it is the clay now lives in the garage. It's not getting the seasonal moisture that it once did.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Do
It's
that.
like,
Oh, I think I need to reload that screen again. It's like every once in a while it loses priority or something. Where's my cursor? There it is.
because I really do that with my pinky sticking out, don't I?
Yes, you do. You do stick your pinky out. Mute.
I am not mute.
No, it's muting the computer. Because we don't need echo.
Yes, I know. I was just.
Get the ugly off this side here. Blech, bleh. Scrape the slaked stuff off.
Yeah.
Get off my fingers. It's almost the consistency of that kitten poop, Mom.
Charming. Doesn't smell as bad though.
Oh God, no. Yes, yesterday we went and picked up our new kitten. She's still settling in.
Nix, which is
Nix. She's Greek goddess of the night.
she hasn't woken me. She didn't wake me up last night.
No, she waited until you coughed before she mewed at you this morning.
Oh, person.
Attention? Attention? And she discovered the joys of the feather toy. After, as a method of distracting her from the horror that was the Roomba bouncing up against her enclosure.
It was terrible. The poor Roomba. It's bigger than she is.
Yes, it is.
She's only like 12 years old.
10 and a half. 10. I did the math earlier today. So I'm like, okay. She'll be 3 months old on the 7th next month.
Yes.
So make a total of maybe 4 of these.
It's getting taller. And tall.
They are very tall shapes. It's been a while since we made anything like that sort of shape. After these,
This was the child of chaos.
oh,
How
appropriate. Yep.
Yes.
Kittens, chaos. We were not going to name it anything like chaos or Loki because those are just it's asking for it. You don't want them to live up to a name.
Yeah.
I mean, we did not give Desi her name. Desi came with her name. And Desi, sometimes Desi Astor or Dipsy.
Her whole name is Art Deco
Art
by
Deco by
Design.
Design.
She was a failed show cat. The breeder contacted us. She was 1.5 years.
Oh, we finally learned what the official term for that little patch of light-colored fur on her nose is. It's a locket. Which is funny, she's got a locket stuck to her nose.
She is big.
And she doesn't seem to be too upset with the new kitten.
She walked over. Went all the way around the enclosure, sniffed at her a couple of times, did a half-hearted hiss her direction,
And
the cat
walked
cracked
away.
and Nick's kind of, boop, and then she turned and walked away. So there.
And she does it, she looks up anytime she can hear the kitten mewing from the other room. She's like, is it still over there? Has it gotten loose?
God.
It's a lot more amenable than when we introduced Desi to Anara. I mean, yeah, they were 1.5 years and 3 years at that point versus Desi now, who's 16 versus 10.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Bit of an age difference with these two. Yeah. Yeah. When we introduced Desi and Anara, it took what, better than a month?
Yeah. You had to keep them in separate rooms.
And Anara would hiss at the door because she knew that the other cat was on the other side of the door. She didn't even have to hear her. She'd just walk past, hiss over her shoulder at the door, and keep walking. So after 2 more of these guys, do you want to do a teapot?
Okay. There we go.
Teapots are bodies, 60, 70 ounces. Let's remember the name now.
Okay. Because it comes with sound effects sometimes.
When it goes from an anonymous tall cylinder to a shape, it has sound effects.
Sometimes things just have sound effects. We change it so much, the shape so much in any one pass. Otherwise, you can put your finger through it.
And that's bad. Because your large piece then goes to a small piece.
Small things. Patience. Patience is a virtue. Not a name. I was doing genealogy this morning. There was one that was thankful.
Oh,
Hope.
I think Hope's a better name than Thankful.
Thankful.
Well, we had a number of female ancestors that were all honor.
I actually figured out what that was. It was
Anora.
Anara, which was Gaelic for life.
Really, we didn't know that prior to that connection sequence before naming.
Because it's spelled totally different.
Yeah.
Most of that stuff was from census records, where you'd have the people come around, ask.
Not necessarily spelling the name correctly.
No.
After working the census, last census, the 2010.
The Whooping Cough census.
The Whooping Cough census, yes. The reason why I will not work for a census again.
Because this time it's the measles.
Yeah.
And all it takes is one anti-vaxxer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what happened with the Whooping Cough. It was one
child.
manager
Yeah.
from Colorado who had a child that was unvaccinated. Chances are so was he, if he passed it on. And then it got passed to all the.
He went to a national conference of the managers of
Yeah.
every census office. So not only were all those managers exposed. Everybody on the flights with those managers were exposed.
They
Then
exposed all the
all-
enumerators.
all the office workers
All the
and
office
all
workers.
the crew leaders, which went into the office. And then the crew leaders went to their teams, the enumerators, which exposed all of them, which then proceeded to expose every single person they went and visited. Not to mention all the enumerators' families, the families of all the office workers.
Oh, so the office worker, which you were one of them. The
Yeah,
only
I'm
one
sorry, Mom.
who didn't come down with whooping cough.
Was my grandmother, who had as a child.
Yeah.
Whooping cough is one of those things that you need a booster shot every 3 years. You need to keep up on that, or else you're liable to catch it. Didn't know it until then. Mind you, if you catch it and survive, you're set.
Oh, that was a really nasty cough, though.
Oh, it took forever to go away. A couple of my coworkers, it developed into pneumonia.
There are people who died.
In a county of 128,000, there was 68 known deaths attributed to whooping cough. I say known because it wasn't also the best place for medical.
Got another message. I love watching how things
Change shape like magic. It's very hypnotic.
Yeah.
It's like that
There we
one's
go.
okay.
There's another
And
one.
I will set that one up next to its buddy.
Ooh, for me.
Go. Two more. Those
Two more.
the tall narrow pieces like that are slower when it comes to the throwing process. Next ball. I did round these ones into next ball shapes for you. Looks like I need to refresh the page again.
Oh dear.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
This is
I
also.
hope
Oh, nope, it's back. It's moving. Low res, but moving.
Yeah. Well, we have a bit of a storm going on right now.
Which
You
may
can see the wind. We got some
there's some significant wind out there.
lot of rain. We're supposed to have was at 4 to 8 inches
That's
over
a
the
thing.
weekend.
At least they're not
Supposed to
measuring
light
it in
up for-
feet yet.
That's snow.
Yeah.
I don't want that. It can snow after Christmas, probably after 12 nights maybe. Because I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. And that goes for the whole I-5 corridor, right?
Yes, the entire. And Trump only as far down as 199. After that, it can do whatever it wants. Because I can just take
You can just
199.
cut to the coast.
I can just cut to
Well,
the
it feels
coast.
like this bag of black that I've been trying to dry out may actually be a workable consistency. I can
Yeah.
close that bag now.
Oh, good.
It's only been sitting open for 3 weeks. And it could probably just continue sitting open. It's not really gonna dry that fast, not with 83% humidity.
No, it's not. Things are not drying that quickly.
Nope.
But that's okay. Go in the
Up.
dust. It goes up. The clay goes up and down.
Only down if you want it to go down.
Oh, if I get mad, I smack it with my fist.
Yeah, I'm not so concerned about the smacking of the clay anymore. But when it resulted in clay on my monitor, and me mistaking, thinking that there's a period or a comma on a line of text that wasn't actually there. It was on the screen, not as part of the data. That I wasn't amused with. Or when I was editing a design and I kept trying to select the black spot in the pattern. When it comes to cutting the clay off of this bag, I've been trying to cut the stuff that was only on the not soggy side. Figured that the other side would be more consistent.
Yes, because consistency matters.
Yes.
Just like punctuation matters.
Yes. Which is why I was so upset about the splats of clay resembling periods and commas on my screen.
So the clay was just adding its own.
It was
Two
editing
cents.
my text. Oh, suppose right there, clay is going down. You just push clay down and make a foot. And so this morning I did the post about the ice pottery versus the rather than posting about just photos of the last two kiln loads. Also, the number of orders that were Christmas presents, and just kind of hesitant to post many of those pictures until the first of the year. Mind you, that was a cute unboxing video that we got through messages through earlier there. The rabbit writing, which got hugged.
Yeah. That was nice.
Yeah. Especially this time of year, I'm so nervous about things getting damaged in shipping. Every time we get a comment from somebody that's their package arrived, I'm like, okay, moment of dread. And it looks great.
And if something were to happen and something breaks, let us know
Immediately.
right away.
And we always ship insured for that reason, but the postal insurance is only good for 30 days. If you don't get word to us within that 30 days after the package arrives, we can't do anything.
Yeah. It's sad.
Wish we could. Wish they didn't have the 30-day limit. But I mean, it makes sense on their part.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a neat shape to that one.
It's kind of looking like the other.
Yeah. The two cups are going to two different people. So luckily it's not a case of it has to be a matched pair. Elizabeth Marguerite's watching.
No.
That one looks like it's just about done.
Yep. Actually, I could do this.
Refine the foot a bit more. Oh, I suppose there's a reason why I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah. Would be a thing. So we have lunch when we go inside.
Yeah.
They were really mean boss that forgot to tell you it was take a break.
Yeah. Well, you would have probably said, well, we'll eat after we get inside because you're always hungry after throwing anyways. We do have the leftover rice. Yes, we do. So that's a quick warm lunch that we can do. Because even though it's not particularly cold, I'm sure we'll want something warm.
Yeah.
Next piece. So after we get the body to the teapot thrown, we also need a lid and a spout.
A picture of one of the first 3 teapots that we did,
Oh no.
which was kind of cool.
Oh,
Still
yeah,
perfect condition.
yeah, we need to write down that request.
Yeah. Have that ready for 12th night.
Yeah. I should bring some of that scrap paper off my desk and put it out here.
Yeah, that would be a good
Because
idea.
I just used the only piece of scratch paper out here. I could go get it.
Yes, you could.
I will wipe off my hands first.
Yes.
Try not to leave clay handprints throughout the house.
The door, on the other hand.
The door is one thing. Try not to leave trails of them. You're right.
Also, not leave footprints.
Yeah.
There's already, well-worn, clay path between the 2 doors. But, that's gonna happen. At least it's outside, not in. It'll be better once we get the old carpet out and get some nice hard flooring. That'll be a while.
What will we call that piece that Nicole wants?
Chocolate pot? Because it's tall with the spout and the lid,
Okay.
I think. I have to look at the description. But CPM.
There we go.
And it won't be purple either.
No. She does not like purple. She cannot see purple, but she also does not like purple.
Purple hasn't had anybody tease her about that since last time she was at NSCA event.
Any last time she saw us?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Okay. So I know we need to do 2 teapots, but I don't think there's enough clay in this bag for 2.
Yeah.
You want me to start digging up? Oh, yeah, we've dropped down to the point of freeze frame again. At least on our end. I have no idea. Is anybody else getting slow frames? Or low res? Or is it just us? Oh.
Oh, let's join.
Hello. What's interesting is, since we have it up on 2 different accounts, we seem to be getting different people notifications on the 2. The messages seem to be coming through the same.
Weird, but yeah.
And I was also clicking things because I was trying to get rid of the messages that were popping up because I've never watched it live from my account on anything. So, don't know. Just don't know. Minimize.
Last of the toppers. And it's good.
This one. That one away and put it in the image. Next thing we're working on is teapot. Recording, there will be about to be a giant teapot covering the screen. There we go.
Oh, and something that causes things to stop. My hands.
Yeah. But let me see if I can hit refresh and tell it, hey, we're looking at this content. Could you like show us motion? Oh. Or attempting to hit refresh. Yeah, no, here it comes. May require a fair bit of patience. Once again, the comment about our internet's not the best today thanks to the weather.
Yeah. Thanks for the comments and the likes, guys, and for sticking it out with the
Frames.
frames. Yeah. I can't do anything about the storm.
No. That was a pretty good match for the first one you did.
There we go.
Yep, watching. Had somebody comment.
Okay.
Okay, and now for the really big chunk of clay.
Now for something completely different.
Yep, pretty much.
Teapot.
Teapot. Ready for it? Thud. Actually, that one made a relatively quiet thud. Oh, they came to temperature. I'm like, what clicked off? The heater.
It's 60 degrees over here.
Yay. Still 58 on the other side of the room.
But that was over. Nobody's over there.
Nah, doesn't matter.
Except for the clock
Yeah.
that has thermometer
And the the temperature and humidity. And
and the day of the week.
Yeah. That's the thing. And the date. It's the thing with this time of year when we're not doing a whole lot of traveling. Oh, we're freeze framed again. But it does have the spinny symbol, so maybe it'll come back.
Thing again. Jeez.
And this time of year, day of the week sometimes the day of this.
It wasn't just us last week.
No. No, it wasn't.
That's when I said yesterday I thought tomorrow was Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, he's
The funny thing is I thought he was going to be coming over on Wednesday.
Yes.
He said
So
no.
he was. I asked him if he was going to be coming over tomorrow or Thursday, and he said, "Well, on Thursday," very specifically. And then, come Wednesday morning, he's like, "I thought today was Thursday. Is it okay if I drop it by today?" And it's like, "It's fine."
It was funny.
Yeah. A crackly layer of dried clay in my hands.
Draws the
impurities out of the skin. Yep.
when we moved this spring and I went over a month without throwing.
Yeah, the rashes you used to have on your hands came
Came
back.
back.
And that kind of rashes what? Psoriasis?
Yeah, depending on.
And the rashes all over the hands.
Yeah,
Just
I've had it called several different things.
unpleasant.
Get it from my dad, which was usually stress.
Yeah. Well, so it was a combination of stress and not touching clay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Moving is stressful. And all the
Yeah. And just stir up all the dust.
so much dust and all the built up grime that just collects.
As little as 12 years. Well, we also lived on the coast.
Yeah, so you had coastal gradu.
Yeah.
I think this is empty, but yep.
That's sad.
You want me to refill it? You want more warm water?
Yeah. Keeps the fingers from freezing.
Freezy fingers bad. Freezy fingers stop the work. Not a whole lot of water in my bucket. I'll get that going and I'll refill this.
Yeah.
Which means it's not by far.
Yeah, because it's right there.
Yeah.
The faucet. And we may eventually even get the faucet put on the utility tub thing. Right now it just has a hose. It's never going to have warm water right there. That looks silly. Okay. And
There we go. Jug booster. Yes, our water jug is an old express jar. Oh, that came out quite nice. Because we'll need one for Cristobal and we need one for doing the Isnic scale pattern on it.
this would hopefully be a good one for the people.
Yeah.
Probably should. Is there another piece this size?
Let me see if I can get another one that size out of this lump of clay.
Yeah.
Try it free. Because that was 80-ish ounces.
Yeah.
Because it's what looked right.
Yeah.
This may be more than it. This is more than it. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's another one. So just kind of touch the floor with my fingers. Because my fingers are now wet, just stick to them.
At least you're not going to drop them, right?
You.
Yeah. Let's get the finger grooves off.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, that is a pretty long one.
Uh-huh.
Okay, do you want, and you got it measured. Oh, well, you have two, so you can measure one on either.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will move this guy. Yeah. Goofy hands.
I wouldn't know what that's on.
And for the spouts, as I recall, they're deceptively small amounts of clay. For it. I don't know why it's so different from one screen to the next. As I said, I may have done something on that one.
Well, this one doesn't work so well either.
No.
But it would be good for just a single use kind of thing,
Yes.
you would think. Could just use mine, I suppose.
Yeah, we could.
Because that one always has worked out here.
Yeah. And that one doesn't have a cracked screen protector.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get clay in that.
It sounds like the water's got to click off. For spouts, those are what, 10-ish or are they 14?
I don't remember.
I could do 10. Because I did a 14-ounce chunk and I was like, this looks a little too big. Boiling water incoming. And Zio said that the larger pieces of clay suck the heat out of your hands faster.
Yeah. Well, more mass.
More pressure too, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm holding my hands against a cold, large cold object, which is going to have more.
Yeah, that looks like the right amount of clay for a spout. Maybe. 11 ounces. We'll see. Yeah. You stay, not follow.
Not rolling them again.
No, whoa. Actually, I could just. It's the residual water from rehydrating that bag,
Yeah.
getting it back out of the bottom of the
And
bag.
we have a taker for our spread.
Yay! I'm so glad.
That'll be cool though.
Yeah, because this isn't the sort of yard we can just bury it in corners.
Yeah, I know.
Which is actually what we did with our scrap clay last place we lived. We tried to give it away.
No one would take it.
No,
Schools.
none of the schools would take it. Well, it was known materials. It was all one temperature,
Yeah.
but they weren't interested in reclaimed materials, even though their ceramics programs were running out of clay due to lack of funds.
Yeah, that's pretty typical though.
Yeah. What's funny is the chunk of clay you're throwing with right now does not look that large because as of yet, because I know the walls are still really, really thick.
Yeah.
Been busy with my new job. Any news on my order? Still no rush. Just curious. We've done the color test for the dark red on the black clay now because we had a black plate that developed the San Andreas across it in the final.
In other words,
its
a large
firing, in its first firing. So I took it, covered it with a towel, hit it with a hammer, poof, test tiles.
And
So we have the color combo now. I think we may have a mug because yours was a request for the 20 to 24 ounce mug.
Yeah.
So I may have a match for it, which means all we need for that order is a bowl.
I could throw a bowl next.
After the parts to this,
Yeah. That way all the parts would be there.
yep. We also need the skull part of the low rough bowl shape for a raven skull cup. And then I have to go make the slab part for the beak extension.
So it'll be all beaky.
Yeah. Ooh, look, rain's getting loud again, isn't it?
Yeah.
One assumes it's still just rain.
If it was hail, it would be a lot
It'd be a lot louder.
And if it was snow, it wouldn't be making any noise at all.
I mean, like the first time we were driving home from 12th night, and it started snowing on us on the way back,
Yeah.
and it went from driving rain, really, really loud, to suddenly the rain is not sounding quite right, not sliding off the windshield, to silence and screensaver.
Shut up, sir.
It was night, so it was the white particles of snow coming at the car, like, you know, the old screensavers. Glenn and Ellis watching that. Oh no.
And they mentioned that was the first time I'd ever driven in snow.
And it was late at night on a dark, desolate road.
It was 101.
101. That stretch? Don't you agree it's desolate, though?
Desolate. Yes. And it was funny because I knew the road. I knew the road really well.
Yeah, and you were driving by braille because you knew where the bumps were, and that's a nuisance.
It was the type of thing is I know the center divider has the bumps. If I have my driver's side tires on those bumps, I know I'm not going to go off
The
into
cliff.
a ditch. It was just a ditch. It wasn't quite a cliff there. That's north of where we live. So there was just ditches.
But
I didn't want to go into the ditch.
But at night, outside the
And
range
they
of the
had-
headlights, it
Halfway
looked like
through that section, I saw the snowplow going the other direction. You'll hate your snowplow.
nothing. And we kept, getting pulling into the slow lane so that
Well, I have the big trucks, big pickup trucks and people who
they were used to driving in the snow. They'd come roaring past us. And we're like,
until
nope,
there was this one small car that was behind me. I thought, oh God, I'm gonna have to
get
leave.
back over. They'll want to go around as well. They went, nope, I like your ruts in the snow. I'm going to follow you.
Because you couldn't see the road anymore.
No, it was just one white surface. No lines. And once we got through the snow and we started dropping down the other side of the pass, they went, okay, I don't need your wheel ruts anymore. Bye. They were a buddy for about an hour though.
Yeah.
Just to think how we don't have those kind of drives that often anymore.
Well, we have fewer of them.
As often, so
Yeah.
we'll have a couple of those coming up.
Well, yeah. One to Eugene and one to Sacramento.
Yeah. Oh!
I'm sorry. Did I get you?
Right in the eye! Flick your fingers forward, please!
Oh dear. I'm sorry.
I felt it was a stripe across my face. It hit my eyelashes, my nose, and my ear. I felt some whip by. I probably have little lumps of it hanging in my hair now.
Here we go. Let's see. Make this opening the same size.
Just about.
Okay.
Just bring it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Making it match. For ease of construction of the lids.
It only matters to me, not to the teapot.
Okay, so I have one 11-ounce piece. Oh, do you want these? Do you want these up where you can see them, or at least one of them? Or are they fine?
You're like, you're not gonna flick your fingers again, are you?
No. So I have one 11-ounce piece cut to see if that's going to be the right size. Stephen Jones and Alan Roberts. Hello.
And he's back.
This piece will be much quicker to throw. It's a spout.
Oh, I thought it was the lid.
Nope, that is too small for a lid. I mean, maybe it's big enough, but it's only 11 ounces. I said spout.
Okay.
And it is enough.
That might be.
Okay then. We'll cut you up a bunch more 11-ounce pieces then.
Let's see. I will do this. And then do this.
I know we're always cutting off too much clay when it comes to the lids. So, okay then. I love the expression on your faces. This isn't the lid? One lid?
When they
Okay, well there's another 11-ounce piece for the other lid.
just look at that, isn't it cute?
It is cute.
Here's my top. It's gonna look for you off my hands.
Okay. Before we switch colors, we also need a 7 to 8 inch bowl, which I think we'll have enough room for. Maybe not this piece though. And based on that, maybe you only need like 9 ounces for the spout.
Yeah.
There's one 8-ounce piece. Nope, that part's too soft. There's two 8-ounce pieces.
Then cut both of them in chunks.
Oh yeah, it did. It's really amusing watching. Yes, we ourselves watch streams a fair bit, or more or less listen to them, because who needs cable television these days? But you think 57 ounces can be enough for a 7 to 8 inch serving cake bowl? It's gonna have sheep in it.
Should we?
Got it?
Got it.
Good. Now for spouts.
Be spitting up. Yes.
You know, it's the only issue. You know, itches and your hands are covered in.
One spouty spout.
How's your back doing?
It's the arms that are getting tired.
Oh. Are you gonna have enough stamina to switch to black?
I don't know. Let's see. So I'm looking at that ball.
It
But it's soft. We'll see.
is soft clay. Is there a particular shape that is the easiest on you to throw?
It depends on the clay.
Given completely neutral clay.
Probably cups.
Cups?
I say.
Just the average 16 ounce-ish
Yeah.
size cup?
Because plates are doing a lot of
Pressing.
pressing.
We've had bowls that try to get away from you.
These are
Could I buy a gift certificate from you and let Lady Aylis choose something at 12.9?
yes.
Yes! In fact, there is an option on the website, the upper
Or
right-hand
you
corner.
can
Or we could contact you after the stream and
send you an invoice for a
certificate.
certificate. And we'll make it. It'll be a nice, pretty physical gift certificate.
Yes.
We've done this before.
Yep.
Let me see. There it is.
We sent someone off a quartet of certificates a few weeks ago.
Yeah. It was for Beverly and Alicia's for their
Uses.
uses.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Things have been scatterpacked this winter. Trying to keep track of what's going on when and where. Ooh, thank you. Okay. We'll do that once we have clean hands to work on things.
Yes. You could private message us with your email.
Yes, that would speed the process.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like it was the right
One
amount.
spout.
One spout. I love how the fact that that one's on a blue big bag. It was the next one that stacked. Do not
Actually,
currently.
I'll say that one
Yeah.
piece.
Oh yeah, that's one of the newer ones.
Yeah.
So it's not going to stick and be all nasty. I take it that that's not being friendly.
There we go. It can't be warped in both directions.
No.
It's just not physically possible. There can be gradue on both sides. Or not.
Yeah. That's when a bat works more often than not. What it is it becomes vaguely dished.
So all it is missing.
Yeah, and it does wear. Okay, I'm bagging the last of this kind of goopy tag ends of this. Oops. Wait, nope, missed a piece.
What is that one for?
This isn't for anything. This is the rest of the end of that bag.
Ah, okay.
But if you're either stopping or switching over to black after that
Yeah.
bowl.
Yeah, after that bowl, and then I'll do it.
And also, the ends of this bag can go towards the shields on the nose.
That would be no problem.
And you know, the top of that bag of black clay should be slightly warmer than even room temperature. I just realized what I've been sitting on.
It's butt temperature.
As I said, it's probably slightly warmer. So I'll just idly sit on the clay. Okay, spout number 2. Spout. So, next, 7 to 8 inch serving bowl.
Tall or wide?
in between. It is going to have a design on the inside, but it's sheep. Sticky, is it? I guess I was gonna say.
Stay there.
Oh, as you smack. Could tell you were planning on, doing the rounding. You know what? Nope. I'm good. Smack the clay. Yeah, the bucket of water, I still see steam coming off of it. What one is it?
It's nice.
Probably normal skin temperature?
Yeah, which feels really good. It doesn't
Yeah.
stay at that temperature very long.
No. It's probably like 80-degree water.
Yeah. This place just a little on the soft side.
I figured it'd be okay for a bowl.
Either will or it won't.
We'll
Because
see.
the way it's shifting, Sarah. It's not centering, it's shifting.
Oh.
It's starting to get less shifty.
Okay, good.
It's kind of like,
We don't want any rogue clay.
smash.
I was thinking
No,
of
it hit
rogue
you,
as in
no.
thief or, shifty, that kind of angle. Not, also, imagine going across the room.
Road clay is, it didn't stay put.
You had that. Generally not with larger pieces. They don't generally catapult across.
And this is not what I would suggest how to.
Oh no, the two-handed opening?
Yes.
That is how you see most people opening clay. That is the recommended method.
Yes. What I was doing
Both
was.
hands on one side working together, not grabbing it with both fists and opening with both thumbs at the same time. To that extent.
Get the air bubbles out.
Yeah, I heard that little pop sound, and that one. People commenting on photographs, probably more things on the ice cups.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that at some point we will have to throw some pieces out of the smooth white to see if we can replicate that in a controlled process. After all, we have a chest freezer. That's totally not what I was thinking we'd do with it when we utilize the chest freezer.
Usually things get set on top of it.
Okay, this thing either paused or crashed. I will take the brush. See if the things are still alive. Yeah, it is still alive. I have no idea what was going on there.
Facebook just be weird.
Yeah, Facebook is being
I
Facebooking.
see that air bubble. Can't hide from me.
This is how she deals with air bubbles. Stab. What she's doing is popping it so that she can lay it back down.
Get the air bubbles out.
Get the air bubbles out.
Because you don't want it to go sploding in the kiln.
No.
Bad for kiln.
Yes. Very annoying for kiln tech. And oftentimes detrimental to the other pieces that are on the shelf with it. Okay, Cousin. Ooh, tell me about the Viking Kitty picture looking thing. It's neat. What's right there is actually a teapot. We had that up, so we just had a.
This got some serious air bubbles in it.
Is that going to be a piece that is salvageable, or is this going to be?
I have no idea. I keep finding more.
Do you need better lighting? Trust me, it's kind of dim in here.
I'm getting reflected.
You getting enough light? Okay.
I know what to look for.
Yeah,
I hunt them down
nice.
and pop them.
And we'll be making more teapots. We made 2 because we have order for 2, and we didn't have enough clay left in that bag. Especially if it was going to be that. If the clay was doing that, it was definitely not teapot worthy.
And it may not even be over if you see.
What is it with the cursor? curse the nature of the larger bowls in the last 6 months. Something different each time. So when you're fighting air bubbles, you use your fingernails to groove the inside like that?
Yes.
And that works the air bubbles out more?
It pops them. Because I'm slicing them open.
But that's a texture that you then knock back down.
Oh, yeah. There one. What is with this piece of clay? Give me a
I'm
piece.
sorry.
This is a defective piece of clay, Sarah.
My apologies. It was from the side that was face down into the water. So maybe it formed some inconsistencies that then trapped air. So the tool she's using right now is actually red. Under the clay.
It's a silicone rib.
What would have been used for that kind of purpose in
Wood or bone.
wood or bone,
Stone.
corn. You have a couple of corn ribs.
Yeah.
Another air bubble.
By smoothing down the
By smoothing down the walls, you're able to see the bubbliness.
Hold it down until the bubbles stop. Poor DJ.
Looks like it's
He's never gonna live that one down.
It's not. It also became our code for annoying people. Looks like it's a pretty good. Whether or not it survives, it looks like it's a good shape now. Uneven edge.
Yeah.
Ah. Sometimes it come off really cleanly and it looks cool. Other times it get away. Is it bowls that you have the most issue with centrifugal force?
Yeah, it's soft clay.
Which this is both soft clay and a bowl.
It's
Yeah. Okay. So with this piece being done, do you want to do a little bit of black, or are you done?
I could do
One bowl. Okay. I need to wipe my hands.
Is there another message on there?
Yeah, the teapot is super cute.
Try to do one too.
We need to do some more kitty teapots.
Yeah.
Get some of the lighter clay off my hand before I handle the dark stuff.
Actually, no, because that water's gonna be really cold.
There's more hot water.
Okay. Good. Oh, we can do that.
Because I didn't pour off all of that last bit of hot water.
That's right.
Yeah, you don't want that.
There we go. Warm water.
And I can make more warm water.
I'm only gonna do one bowl, so sure.
Okay, what's the temperature?
Oh, it's still cold.
Yeah, like there was not that much water. Oh, that's a mess. Meh.
Yeah, that was.
Thank you. Your
I'm
confirmation.
agreeing with you. So I'm being very agreeable.
Some of it hit the top of my shoe. And wearing ones with open tops. And my toes are cold enough that I can't tell if the water's gone. Nope, it just got through the sock. Okay, so
And there it stops again. Yeah, that's a really uncomfortable pose to be holding.
you
that
just
on.
hold it, yeah. The arms extended. Looks like you're stretching.
It's
Let me hit refresh.
Garbage truck.
Yes. It's doing one of the streets down the hill. What a point for the sound to come back. Okay, so it's 20, mid-20s kind of lump of clay. That's 31, that is too much. Take about
After we
5
finish
off,
drawing, we'll go ahead and
which coincides nicely with resting your arms.
we can watch another. We
The
watch.
episode of Time Team.
Yeah.
It's like the old PBS shows of around the 90s, I'd say.
Yeah. It's
Judging
been
by
going for 20 years.
Yeah, because I don't think the quote-unquote first season that we're catching on that YouTube channel is truly the first season.
And it has a totally different aspect ratio.
Oh yeah, it's the old, like,
It
squared
came
off.
up as a recommended thing on my feed, right? So I clicked on it. Oh, that looks interesting. And they were much older.
Yeah, because we're watching one of the earlier seasons right now.
Also, if you look at the computers.
Oh yes, the computers. Or the fancy computer drawing pads. Or the laptops. So the bowl will have an inside design. Pull that one up. As even when I'm using paper anymore, I start using computer terminology. Yeah, 6 to 7 inch bowl.
Yeah, there we go.
Here. Oh, I see steam coming off the water. I can hear the boiling. There we go.
There we go. Bowl. It's bulbous.
Okay, and I did cut you off another piece that's pretty much the same size.
Another bowl.
Yeah. Well, you did say a couple of bowls.
Yeah. So another bowl.
And the next piece I cut you off is, you want to do one raven skull or two?
Do two.
Okay. If you recall, the bowl shape on those is not that large because a great deal of it is spout beak.
Yeah.
I'll still say if things look like a ladle when we're done.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, I think I remember that they were around 20 ounces. I did good memories from last time we made some. There we go.
You're fulfilling your role as mobile one.
Yeah. Mind you, for a couple of days after I sprained my ankle, I wasn't terribly mobile. There we go. Oh, that's a pretty bullet. Which reminds me, at some point we're going to have to, not today, but you want to throw yourself a new mug, and we want to replace that one soup bowl of ours. Yeah. But that's like really, 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 really low priority.
Adding a new one. Fine.
It was one of the two things that broke the move was her mug. It was a chunk off the lip, which luckily I was able to glue back into place. And still doing fine, but it's this big crescent of glued in spot.
Yep.
Which annoys her every time she uses it.
Well, kept thinking, well, there's something on there. No, that's right. It's
Yeah.
glue.
Okay, so Because the basis for the rating score were about that aspect ratio.
Yeah.
This weather with the high humidity is probably going to be really good for sculpting those, though.
Yeah.
Because I remember the last time we made them, they got a bit firm before we died.
Well, it was when it would get really cold. The heater would come on, in which case it would dry things quickly.
Yeah. Oh, I know what that other drippy sound is now. It's the water going out through the drain in your wheel. It's blending in with the sound of the rain.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Yeah, a little more upright. There. The skull shapes really don't look like much when they're fresh, unsculpted.
They're fresh. It's a fresh kill.
It's a fresh skull. Thanks, Mom. That's another form I can put over there. There it is. Yes, and the form that I couldn't find the other day. Right
Oh,
here.
what's the hot water for?
Oh, what's the hot water for? To warm up her hands.
So my hands don't get cold and then they get achy and they don't work well.
Because 50-degree water is not comfortable to put your hands in. So,
And also, when my hands get cold, they hurt a lot. And then the rest of my body will start hurting a lot.
and that's a fibromyalgia thing.
Yes. So
It's actually very much a health issue for her to have hot water to put her hands in.
that's why the cold clay was just too much. It was.
Which is the reason why, rather than having the basically garage temperature clay, which is around between 40 and 50 degrees, or the temperature up here, which it can get way too cold.
Yeah.
That's why we've been bringing the bags of clay inside and getting it up to that, 65-ish.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's done.
I was done. But this is really friendly clay right now too.
Do you
So
want to throw another piece?
that'd be good.
Okay,
Could do some beakers.
some beakers and one that shape. S side.
Yeah.
And with that form gets to come inside.
That one. We'll do that one.
That piece of clay is not big enough. Now it's big enough. And my apologies for the little smears of white clay.
They'll go away.
So, how many more pieces do you want to do?
I don't know.
I mean, you're on a roll, and
I'm
it's
on a
friendly
roll.
clay.
And it's not freezing.
And it's not freezing out here.
Mhm.
Is it supposed to stay warm like this for a little bit? No, it's supposed to drop back down,
And it'll be not quite as warm. It's supposed to start
dropping down from here.
Yeah. That's why I should do it today.
Okay, because you've done like a bag and a half at this point. Close to a bag and a half because you didn't quite finish the second bag of stoneware.
Oh, a bag of clay being 25 pounds.
For a normal quantity to throw in any one session tends towards 25. There's if the clay is particularly friendly, which does not always mean soft, because really soft clay can also be wary. Okay, I've got you.
And it's about that size right now.
Yeah, and it needs to be 15% taller. Oh, do you want me to take a ruler and measure that?
Yeah.
Ruler.
I
Because
don't
there's the
think this
tracing
one's
of
gonna
a
be
cup.
big enough.
Okay, that one needs to be a bigger chunk of clay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's like 5.5 inches high. I don't think, yeah, bigger clay.
Yeah.
Probably more of the 35 ounces. That was 30.
Yeah. Like 35 or 40. Because it needed to be a lot more, really.
Yeah. There we go. Bigger hunk of clay. But yeah, that order form has a tracing of a cup that needed to be replicated. Which means that it's the image on the sheet of paper is life size. Rather than what she needs to do, which is make it 15% bigger. Screen on our end is frozen again to the point where it has a play button. So I will hit refresh. So is that one gonna need a handle?
That one probably would be nice with it.
It would be nice
But
with
it
a
doesn't
handle.
necessarily need one.
Oh. Turn cells back off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this one over here as possible handle bait. Because we do have some handles already done.
Yes.
Six, 10, 12, 16, 20, 21. You've thrown 21 pieces so far. Bits of
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah. And that's really nasty.
Yeah. There we go. There's the little squiggles of clay that get centered off of the top there.
Yeah.
And sometimes the clay chooses to be smaller.
Yeah.
And Chris, I went to look at the clock and I realized that I set that bag of clay directly in front of the clock.
I can move that.
Oh. The scraping sound of your fingers across the mat.
Fingernail.
Which you trimmed right before throwing this time?
Mm-hmm. That way they don't get in the way as much.
Yeah. Oh, it's throwing off. Don't get something else to show. Yeah, where's the Nope. Since we're not throwing teapots anymore, I'm like, I should pull that off the screen. I'll wait for it to disappear on the. There it goes. It's the varying delay time between the two screens.
Uh-huh.
Pieces just want to make that shape today. Out of the black.
That's a nice.
It's a perfectly nice shape.
I'm not gonna. make it
No.
do something else because that's a nice shape.
Oh, and we need more black mugs.
Yes.
Hey, you. Next piece of clay. You make that shape.
And now we have more mugs.
Okay. There's another piece that size. You're starting to sound tired.
Yeah. I think this will probably be the last one.
Okay. I will get the rest of this bag closed back up.
Oh, there was these pieces.
There were those pieces right there, but I was cutting off pieces trying to get that shape.
Yeah.
There we go. And the end of this bag can come back inside. So it can stay warm.
Yes.
Actually, what I'll go do is I'll go take this in, that way I'll have my hands free to carry the finished ones inside, the finished forms inside.
Yeah. Okay. We'll make that shape this time. We'll see.
You know, airplane noises. Now I've realized that I no longer have that bag of clay that I was sitting on. Okay, peace. Go up, not out.
Fire up water.
Almost there?
Almost there. Just get up on the last piece. But all the things, the videos will be up on both Twitch and YouTube as well, so
You can always go and see basically the archive and videos that we've done. I still need to do a kiln unloading compilation.
yeah.
This morning's focus was the saga of the ice cups.
Yeah.
As there were a lot of people interested in whether or not those were going to survive. And the clay is just refusing to make that shape. Oh, it might be. It's close, yes. Come on, Clay. Play nice.
No, that's not in the description of this one.
No, it isn't.
This is a hard clay.
There we go. Oh. Yeah, you will have thrown 22, 23 pieces today.
Mhm.
Very friendly clay.
Yes,
With the exception of that one squishy piece of the bowl was
that was so very
with all the stupid air bubbles.
There we go.
Yay!
Voila.
And with that, we are done for the day. Thank you, everybody. Thank you everyone for watching and also for commenting.